Hello, fellow soap opera enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the tangled webs of drama, betrayal, and hidden truths that make daytime television so irresistibly addictive. Today, we're peeling back the layers of one of the most intriguing mysteries currently unfolding in CBS's gripping new soap, Beyond the Gates. If you've been glued to your screens like I have, you've probably found yourself pondering the enigmatic Joey Matthews played with brooding intensity by the ever-charismatic actor whose portrayal adds an extra layer of menace and charm. The burning question on everyone's lips: does Joey have a lost child lurking in the shadows of his complicated past? Could this child be right under our noses, woven into the fabric of the show's intricate family dynamics? Join me as we dissect this tantalizing possibility, exploring every clue, every whispered secret, and every dramatic twist that has us on the edge of our seats. Buckle up, because this isn't just speculation, it's a full-blown investigation into the heart of deception, love, and legacy in Fairhaven's elite circles. Let's set the stage properly, shall we? Beyond the Gates burst onto our screens in late 2024, captivating audiences with its blend of old-school soap tropes and modern twists. Set in the opulent yet treacherous world of Fairhaven, a fictional suburb where wealth and power mask a multitude of sins, the show follows the Dupree family and their entangled allies and enemies. At the center of many storms is Vanessa McBride, the fierce and multifaceted matriarch whose life is a whirlwind of scandals. Vanessa, portrayed with fiery elegance, has always been a character who commands attention, her sharp tongue and unyielding resolve making her both a hero and a villain in the eyes of viewers. But it's her interactions with Joey Matthews that have sparked the wildfire of rumors we're here to fan today. It all ignited in that unforgettable episode of Season 1, Episode 12, if memory serves, where Vanessa confronts Joey in the dimly lit confines of his lavish study. The air was thick with tension, the kind that soaps do so masterfully, shadows dancing on the walls from a flickering fireplace, the distant rumble of thunder outside mirroring the storm brewing between them. Vanessa, her eyes blazing with a mix of accusation and unresolved passion, leads into Joey about his rumored addictions. "You're drowning in your vices, Joey," she hisses, her voice a venomous whisper that cuts through the silence like a knife. "Drugs, women, power, it's all consuming you." Joey, ever the picture of composed arrogance, leans back in his leather armchair, a sly smile playing on his lips. He doesn't deny it. Instead, he delivers a line that sent shockwaves through the fandom. "I loved you, Vanessa, more than you could ever know." The words hang in the air, heavy with implication, as Vanessa's expression shifts from fury to fleeting vulnerability. But oh, the drama doesn't stop there. In a twist that had viewers gasping, it's revealed that Vanessa once got away with a heinous act, murdering Joey. Wait, no, let's clarify that bombshell. In the heat of their confrontation, flashbacks reveal the dark underbelly of their history. Vanessa had orchestrated a cover-up in the death of Joey's associate, a man who threatened to expose their shared secrets. And Joey, he retaliated in kind, getting away scot-free with the killing of Vanessa's late husband, Richard McBride, in what was staged as a tragic accident. The police reports called it a car crash, but we fans know better. Joe's fingerprints, metaphorically speaking, were all over that accident. The symmetry of their crimes is poetic, almost Shakespearean. Two lovers turned adversaries, each holding the other's life in their hands through mutual assured destruction. It's the kind of plotline that keeps us coming back, week after week, craving more revelations. Yet, as explosive as that exchange was, it's merely the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Joey's enigmatic persona. Joey Matthews isn't just a wealthy businessman with a penchant for intrigue. He's a man shrouded in mystery, his past a labyrinth of half-truths and buried regrets. We catch glimpses of this in subtle dialogues and lingering glances throughout the series. Remember the scene in episode 15, where Joey, nursing a scotch in his penthouse overlooking Fairhaven's glittering skyline, confides in Vanessa about his divorce. His voice, usually so steady and commanding, cracks ever so slightly as he mutters, "She took everything from Memmy Hart, my trust. I'm done with that life. The bitterness is palpable, a raw edge that hints at wounds far deeper than a failed marriage. Vanessa presses him, her curiosity piqued, but Joey deflects with that trademark charm, leaving Yuz and her hanging on the precipice of discovery. This moment plants the seed of suspicion. Could Joey be hiding a child from that ill-fated union? Or perhaps from an even more clandestine affair? Enter Ashley Thompson, the young, ambitious intern at Dupree Enterprises, whose wide-eyed innocence belies a fierce determination. Ashley, with her striking features, toes-piercing blue eyes that seem to hold secrets of their own, has quickly become a fan favorite. But what if those eyes are a mirror to Joey's soul? The speculation began bubbling in online forums shortly after Joey's divorce confession. Fans pointed out the uncanny resemblance, the same sharp jawline, the same subtle dimple when they smile, though Joey's smiles are rare and often laced with sarcasm. And then there's Jan Thompson, Ashley's mother, a character who embodies the show's exploration of class divides. Jan is no glamorous socialite. She's a blue-collar warrior, toiling as a housekeeper in the sprawling Dupree mansion. Her hands, calloused from years of scrubbing floors and tending to the whims of the wealthy, tell a story of quiet resilience. In episode 8, we see Jan in a rare moment of vulnerability, sharing a cup of tea with a fellow servant in the kitchen. Life hasn't been kind, she sighs, her eyes distant. But I've got my girl, Ashley. She's my everything. No mention of a father, no wedding ring on her finger, just a single mother scraping by in a world dominated by the elite. If Joey were indeed Ashley's father, the implications are staggering. Why would a man of Joey's stature, with his vast fortune and influence, abandon a child? And how does Jan fit into this puzzle? Did she and Joey share a passionate, forbidden romance in their youth, one that crossed the chasms of class and expectation? Let's delve deeper into this hypothetical backstory, shall we? Imagine, if you will, a younger Joey Matthews fresh out of business school, ambitious and hungry for power. Fairhaven in the 1990s was a different place. The Dupree family was just rising to prominence, and Joey was clawing his way up the corporate ladder. Jan, perhaps in her early 20s, could have been working as a maid in one of the upscale hotels Joey frequented for business deals. Picture a chance encounter in the hotel lobby. Joey, stressed from a failed negotiation, spills his coffee. Jan, ever the helpful soul, rushes to clean it up. Their eyes meet. Sparks fly, classic soap opera meet-cute. What starts as flirtation escalates into a whirlwind affair. Passionate nights stolen in hidden corners of the city. But Joey, bound by family expectations and his own ambitions, couldn't commit. When Jan discovers she's pregnant, Joey panics. This can't happen, he might have said, his voice cold despite the turmoil in his eyes. I have a future planetone that doesn't include this. Jan, heartbroken but defiant, chooses to raise the child alone. She moves to the outskirts of Fairhaven, takes menial jobs, and builds a life far from Joey's glittering world. Meanwhile, Joey marries into wealth, a strategic union with a socialite that bolsters his empire, but leaves him emotionally barren. The divorce he mentions to Vanessa, perhaps it was the culmination of years of regret. His ex-wife sensing the ghost of a past love haunting their marriage. If Ashley is indeed Joey's daughter, the alimony question looms large. Why isn't Jan living in luxury? Simple, Joey might have paid her off quietly. A hush money settlement to keep the secret buried. Or perhaps Jan, proud and independent, refused his money, choosing dignity over dollars. This adds a layer of tragedy. Joy, the tycoon who has everything, yet nothing, because his own flesh and blood scrubs the floors of his rivals. The drama intensifies when we consider how this secret could explode onto the canvas of Beyond the Gates. Ashley's role at Dupree Enterprises isn't coincidental. She's interning under Vanessa's wing, learning the ropes of the business world. In episode 20, Ashley stumbles upon old files in the archivist's documents hinting at financial irregularities from decades ago. Could these be tied to Joey's payoffs? Imagine the confrontation. Ashley, piecing together clues from overheard conversations and faded photographs, corners Joey in his office. "Who am I to you?" she demands, her voice trembling with a mix of anger and hope. Joey, caught off guard, falters usual poise cracking like ice under pressure. The camera zooms in on his face, capturing the flicker of recognition, the surge of paternal instinct long suppressed. But wait, there's more fuel for this fire. Fans have scoured social media for cast interviews and behind-the-scenes tidbits. In a recent podcast, the actress playing Ashley teased, "My character's arc is about discovering roots she never knew existed. It's going to be emotional. Coincidence? Or a deliberate hint?" Meanwhile, Joey's actor has been coy press junkets, saying only, "Joey has layers, peel them back, and you'll find surprises that change everything." Online forums like Reddit's R&B Gates are ablaze with theories. Some posit that Joey's addiction stems from guilt over abandoning his child, a self-destructive spiral fueled by remorse. Others suggest a DNA test twist, perhaps orchestrated by Vanessa, who uncovers the truth while digging into Joey's past to gain leverage in their ongoing feud. Let's not forget the broader implications for the show's ensemble. If Joey is Ashley's father, it reshuffles the power dynamics in Fairhaven. Ashley, suddenly heir to a fortune, could challenge the Dupree siblings for control of the family business. Jan, thrust into the spotlight, might face scrutiny from the light whispers of gold digger echoing through cocktail parties. And Vanessa, her reaction would be priceless, betrayal mixed with a twisted sense of justice, given her own history with Joey. Picture a gala episode, the kind soaps love: a crystal chandeliers, flowing gowns, and simmering tensions. Joey and Ashley share a dance, unaware of their bond, while Vanessa watches from the shadows, a glass of champagne clutched tightly in her hand. The music swells, the camera pans, and boomer revelation drops, shattering alliances and birthing new vendettas. To add even more depth, let's compare this potential storyline to classic soap arcs. Think of General Hospital's long-lost children sagas, like the Quartermain family's endless revelations, or The Young and the Restless, Victor Newman's hidden progeny popping up like daisies. Beyond the Gates seems poised to honor these traditions while infusing fresh drama. Joey's character arc could evolve from villainous manipulator to a man seeking redemption, his interactions with Ashley becoming the emotional core of the series. Imagine heartfelt scenes, Joey teaching Ashley the art of negotiation, their banter revealing shared traits, Jen confronting Joey after years of silence, tears streaming as old wounds reopen. Of course, this is all speculation delicateous, dramatic speculation. The writers of Beyond the Gates have masterfully dangled these threads, keeping us guessing. Is Joey's bitterness a red herring, or the key to unlocking his soul? Does Ashley's drive stem from an innate ambition inherited from a powerful father? And what other secrets lurk in Joey's closet? Perhaps more children, more affairs, more murders swept under the rug. As we await the next episodes, let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Do you buy into the Joey Ashley father-daughter theory? What twists do you predict? Share your thoughts. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into Beyond the Gates. Until next time, remember, in Fairhaven, no gate is truly impenetrable, and every shadow hides a story waiting to be told.